running our program, Rustic Root Sanctuary and Solidarity Economy STL teamed up to provide this amazing beekeeping mentorship. We had 4 powerful Black female bee mentees, and we basically showed them everything about beginning beekeeping from May to the end of August. So tonight is actually our graduation from the mentorship program. They are all from St. Louis, and we just kind of put our feelers out and said, hey, we want to do this bee mentorship program. And we put a couple posts out, and the ladies just gravitated to it. They're like, sign me up. I think that like our main objective is to spread bee awareness. We want to increase pollinators. Bees have been struggling a lot because of all the pesticides and funky stuff people are spraying on crops, and they're moving them all over the place, and it hasn't been healthy for the bees. So we're here trying to give them a nice, organic, healthy environment, and then also bring beekeepers in to learn the art, have an understanding, and lower their fear of the bee.
This is part of an initiative called Rebirth, which stands for Reclaiming Black and Indigenous Roots, Tradition, and Healing. And so, you know, the Rebirth Collective has been a group of members, individuals, people in the Solidarity Economy Network who really want to dig into this type of knowledge. And so beekeeping was a perfect way for us to start that. One, because we wanted to highlight and like make sure that Black beekeepers like Janet were being celebrated and supported, train more Black and Indigenous beekeepers, you know, in the art of beekeeping in a way that's natural, because the mainstream form of beekeeping is often like not in line with a lot of traditional practices, and also, you know, uses pesticides and things like that. But then the other part of it too is that like we have a lot to learn from the bees. You know, like one of the things that I've gotten out of this program is like just learning the behavior of bees and learning about the collective nature of beekeeping and watching bees as a collective species work together. I feel like that's one of the things that stuck with me the most, is like how much we have to learn from watching bees and from just learning from nature in general.
Interesting.
And bees are definitely a woman empowerment subject, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now something about the hives. In the hives, there is 13% drone brood. The drones have one purpose, a sole purpose, and that is to mate with the queen. Everybody else in that hive is female. We've got the workers, we've got the attackers, we've got the warrior bees, we've got the queen who runs everything. The queen is like the mind of the hive. So it's definitely like a woman empowerment thing. You know, it's like all these women collectively running the hive together.
My name is Kanji. I live 5 minutes away in North County, Riverview, Trainer Rocks area.
And I'm Monique Courtesy. I live in the city. I think that's about 20 minutes away. I learned that, again, like Janet was saying, it is women empowerment. So it's female divine energy that's running the ecosystem, to me, if you ask me. But yeah, that's just my take on it.
I think my takeaway was just learning to be calm and working with the bees. Is really an energy exchange. And they are way smarter than we are in taking care of each other. Sometimes they are.
My name is Tamara, and I am from South St. Louis. Initially, I wanted to join the program because I have a fear of bees. And so this was part of me conquering fear, walking through, and I feel that I have. And in doing so, I also learned how to partner with the bees. So becoming part of their whole system, you know, their community. And in doing so, it alleviated a lot of my fear that I had.
I'm gonna go say hello to the bees. You know, we made a commitment to getting these bee suits for ourselves. And making sure that we had on light colored clothes, because anything dark is very threatening to bees. So you don't want to go in a red shirt. So one of the reasons that we have this fellowship, this mentorship, is because we have a grant, and it's a group called Rebirth, which stands for Reclaiming Black and Indigenous Roots, Traditions, and Healing. but it's rebirth. And in this grant, we were taking a chance for Native and African American Black women to get along together in a very white male-oriented hobby for them. While for us, this has been a way to get, not just to get to know each other, but also to get to know how to deal with nature and in a sustainable way, take care of them, and they're going to take care of us.
Yes.
And like me, I have indigenous bees because I'm an indigenous Black beekeeper. So I sing to them every morning. And I put out tobacco near their hive. They have their own song, and it means, amub means bees. So I tell them, thank you, bees, for the good life.